Welcome back. In the last class, we have discussed about liquid pressure. Also, we have discussed two experiments related to liquid pressure. Did you remember that? Through this session, let's discuss more about liquid pressure. The polythene bag sticks to your hand and the inflation of the balloon which is fixed to the PVC pipe is also due to the pressure exerted by the water. Do liquids exert pressure in all directions? Let's see. Fill air in a balloon and fix pieces of sellotape at different parts of the balloon. Make small holes using a needle on the balloon at the portions where the piece of sellotape are fixed. Repeat the experiment done earlier using this balloon. Does the water gush out in all directions? Yes, the water gush out in all directions. What do you understand from this? Liquid exert pressure all around. Make a few small holes of the same size around a plastic bottle 3 cm from the bottom. Pour water into the bottle. Observe the flowing of water out through the holes. What are the peculiarities of the water flowing out? Yes, water is ejected out all the holes equally. From this experiment, you might have understood that liquid exert pressure in all directions. Is the pressure same at all parts of the liquid? Let's do an experiment to find this. And remember one thing, this is very important. Make 3 holes in equal distance from each other upwards from the bottom of a long plastic bottle. Fill the bottle with water keeping the holes closed. Observe the flow of water coming out. Does the water coming out through all the holes fall at the same distance? No. Water flows to a greater distance from the bottom hole. The reason is, towards the bottom, the liquid pressure increases. So it flows to a greater distance. So what can you conclude from this experiment? Liquid pressure decreases as depth decreases. And liquid pressure increases as depth increases. It's very important. Study well. Now, do this experiment. Take a vessel full of water. Keep one end of a thin plastic tube at the bottom of the vessel. Blow air gently through the other end. Is there any change in the size of the bubbles rising from the bottom to the top? Yes. The size of the air bubbles increases as rising from bottom to the top. The liquid pressure at the bottom is more than that at the top. The bottom of dams are built thicker so as to withstand the high pressure exerted by the water at the depths. Otherwise, high pressure may cause breakage to the dams. Pressure gauge is a device used to measure liquid pressure. Let's try to make a pressure gauge. Fix a plastic tube in U shape on a wooden board using clamps. Fill water in the U portion. Make a diaphragm using balloon on the wider portion of a funnel. Fix the funnel at the free end of the tube as shown here. Fix the ruler on the board. How to work this? Then take a bucket full of water. Hold the funnel into the water at different depths. When it is placed at the surface of water, the water levels in the tube has less change. And at the middle of water in the bucket, the level of water is in between the two. And At the bottom of the water in the bucket, more change in the water level. Students, our 7th chapter, Pressure in Liquids and Gases, has completed. In this chapter, we have discussed about gaseous pressure, liquid pressure and atmospheric pressure, and the working of some of the devices which utilize pressure. In this chapter, you have studied so many activities related to this. These activities are very important. Study well. See you in the next class. Thank you.